The video we're looking at shows Prince Harry in an event that's clearly designed to appeal to a younger demographic. It's a so-called fireside chat where he talks about issues like service, impact, and collective action. But there's something a bit off about his approach that raises eyebrows. First off, there's an unusual focus on his appearance, particularly his hair. He's trying to look youthful, with darkened hair that's noticeably different from his lighter red beard. It's almost as if he's trying too hard to appeal to the younger generation, and this doesn't sit well with some viewers. For many, it feels a bit too contrived, like an older man trying to stay relevant by adopting a more youthful look. Is this part of a larger strategy to gain favour with younger people, or is it just a superficial attempt at staying trendy? As Harry continues his talk, there's a recurring theme of youth empowerment. He claims that young people are the future and need to be given a seat at the table. However, there's a contradiction in his words. While he talks about giving young people a platform, there's an underlying message that they are being funded by groups that essentially control their actions. In other words, it seems like the platform is really just a way to buy influence, making sure these young voices follow a specific agenda. What's most intriguing is the subtle reveal of Harry's own sense of superiority. He talks about wealth and experience, almost without realising it. This isn't just about supporting young people, it's about him, and people like him, showing up with the solutions, backed by their wealth and status. The irony of someone with privilege trying to present himself as a champion of the underprivileged isn't lost on many viewers. He talks as if he's truly one of the people, but the disparity between his words and his lifestyle is clear. There's also a sense of unease in the way Harry presents himself. He comes across as fidgety, almost uncomfortable in his own skin. Is this just nervous energy, or is there something more going on behind the scenes? Some even jokingly speculate that he might be on something, given how erratic his mannerisms are at times. This event, meant to inspire the younger generation, raises more questions than it answers. Instead of offering genuine empowerment, it seems more like a rehearsed performance designed to make Harry seem more relatable to a demographic he desperately wants to connect with. And the entire giving them a seat at the table rhetoric comes off as a bit hollow when we realise that the young people he's talking about are essentially being bought into his narrative, with their actions and voices manipulated by those who fund them. Ultimately, the video paints a picture of a man who's not quite sure where he fits in, still trying to hold on to relevance, while grappling with the reality that the narrative he's pushing may not be as genuine as he'd like to believe.